Welcome back to day 15 of learning VGC. We are still doing the grand challenge. We are still technically in day 2, I think. I don't think day 3 is rolled over for the grand challenge. Did end up hitting 1500 from that last game. I have not actually played today. Just kind of busy, and I've been really wanting and looking forward to playing today. So we'll probably play some games, knock out the rest of the ones for day 2 tonight, probably after recording, and then try to knock out day 3 at some point. Yesterday, just to recap, started day 1 a little strong with some recordings, and then tanked so hard. And then when I recorded the day 2, we got back to 1500, which I'm okay with. I think if I end around the 1500 range, I'm kind of okay with that, if I'm being honest. That's from my understanding, it's like 1600, 1700. No, it's like 1600 is technically high elo. And if I'm 100 points off of that, hey, I'm fine. If I somehow get 1600, oh man, I'm gonna be excited. But we're gonna keep expectations real. I don't think I am. Oh, and by the way, oh my goodness, I'm still having fun. After recording yesterday, I was like, man, my face kind of is hurting a little bit because I kind of realized how much I was smiling. I was actually really having fun playing with this team. And all I can think about is how I can improve this team for best of 3, for after the grand challenge, and things so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's kind of get into it. Obviously, if I were to kind of mention, oh, by the way, testing some new mic settings. Wasn't really happy with the way it kind of turned out for yesterday. Oh, $15.99, oof. But hey, we'll start. I know how to, okay. This is, okay, so Hatterina, Ndidi, Torkoal. So this is like a hard trick room team. This is absolutely a hard trick room team. So I think what I'm going to want to do is, I definitely want to taunt the Smeargle. Like, Smeargle. Screw it, Smeargle. We'll enjoy some comments, hopefully, and try to get some forced interaction by however I mispronounce names. But I think this is, like, fine. Game plan turn 1 would kind of be to taunt the Smeargle, the little paintbrush annoying guy. So that way he's not a threat, which means I would have to Terra, which I'm okay with. I guess against this team, I'm really okay not tearing the Dondozo. And then I just have to let them get Trick Room up, which is kind of annoying, which is actually incredibly annoying. But I think that's fine. I think that's fine in the long run. And, like, if they one-shot Wheezing, am I upset by that? I think the answer is no. I don't think I'm upset by that. Or they lead Ndidi, Hatterina, and then that's still fine by me. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think the only thing I'm really worried about if they lead like Urshifu Smeargle, and that's gonna suck. But like, it's not the end of the world. Like Pow, if I like, obviously I'm gonna Terra Ghost the Pow turn 1 if it's Smeargle lead, just to dodge the fake out. But Ndidi Hatterina, that's like fine. That's like part 2, technically. My biggest concern right now is Wheezing is going to go bye-bye. Like, absolutely. Although I don't think they would have to, like, I think we live a fairy move. We absolutely do. Do I want them to get Trick Room up is the question. If I taunt, like, you're fairy psychic, right? If I taunt, like, that kind of sucks. But Magic Bounce is gone. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm okay still on the game out. I think, like, obviously I'm faster. I'm probably going to get hit with the Follow Me. You're not going to Expanding Force. If you Expanding Force, hey, I'm okay with that. I'm probably going to get Dazzling Gleamed, but I absolutely do not live a Dazzling Gleam. But if Shinpao just gets a little bit of damage off here, I'm okay with that. And then the goal here, I mean, another goal would have been to taunt. But hey, okay, we get a switch here, which is good. That thing's going to get poisoned then. Urshifu comes out, unless you protected the Hatterene. Alright, we get a Terra. Probably, I don't know. What do you normally are? I'm assuming you're offensive Terra, so you'd be Terra Fairy. Terra Fire. Okay, so you're gonna live the so you probably click Dazzling Gleam. Oh, if it's Urshifu Dark. Icicle Crash comes in. If we get the flinch, hey, you're making that money. Make me rich, pal. Make me happy. Make me a happy boy, pal. Poison gas comes out. Hits both, so we have a little bit of stall. If Pow goes down, that means I can stall a little bit. I can go to Dozo and just, you know, hey. Or another thing I can do. Oh, we hit Trick Room. Oh, that's kind of boring. Ooh, sorry, I gotta testing mic, and then I just gotta make sure. That's kind of boring. So Urshifu here. The biggest question is obviously, what are you clicking? I mean, the two things I can see you click. I guess the question is, do I love a Sucker Punch from Urshifu? I mean, no, it doesn't matter. Just protect. We're going to stall a turn of Trick Room. That's okay. I don't think you're clicking a Psychic move. I don't think you're going to click a Psychic move. I think you're doubling up into the POW. I think you're going to hit a Fairy type move and then just... Wow, that's... Oh, that's sad. I mispredicted. Whatever. Oh, no! I got rolled there. I can't believe that. No. And then Close Combat's going to come out. Wicked Blow. Do I live a Wicked Blow? Oh, I do. Interesting. Wait, is Dozo slower than Hatterene? I think the answer is yes. I have Terra. So one option they have for sure. I'm gonna Sucker Punch. I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Hatterene. And I kind of want to Wave Crash the Urshifu. The downside is if they switch in Indeedee here. Am I fine with that? I'm not. So then I click Earthquake. And then I just say bye-bye. That's fine. Sucker Punch comes out. Hey, that's fine. I kind of pictured they would switch into Indeedee. But, I mean, it's not the end of the world. The downside now is Dondozo's going to tank a Wicked Blow. Which, I guess it was going to tank it the same way regardless. And so I'm not, like, super upset by that. I should also be faster than this Urshifu. Wicked Blow comes out. That's probably going to do about 40%. I think the turn I messed up on definitely was not protecting the... I should have hit Wave Crash then. I think I really should have just clicked Wave Crash. If I click Wave Crash, I think Urshifu goes down. And then it would be Indeedee in their last mon, which I can only assume it's Torkoal. I think this should be third turn of Trick Room. Yeah, I think now is like really bad because I think Eruption absolutely rolls me here. I really should have double protected. I didn't think they would click Expanding Force because I was like, why would you click Expanding Force? I mean, another option I had, I guess, was just click the Sucker Punch on the Hatterene. It was Terrafire. I think you die there. And then just protect the Weezing. That was also... Ooh, that was a really good play now in hindsight. Let's click Earthquake and see what happens. I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't have any other option. The one option I know that they don't have Terra, so I guess the question is, does it deal in? I'm like at what, 30%? Does Max Health Eruption and the Sun deal 30% to Dondozo? That's +2. And that is a very good question. They also can do like Overheat, which I guess is also another option. Would they do that? But like I'm just Earth Power. Oh, interesting. I lose now. I absolutely just. I mean, right? How many rooms the Trick Room is left? I absolutely just lose. I had a really good turn one. I actually had an insane turn one. But the misplay was losing Weezing when I did, because if I just went Sucker Punch onto the Hatterene, I'm like 95% sure it gets knocked out. Urshifu doesn't quite knock out the POW there, and then I still have a little bit more tempo. I can still protect POW the next turn. Also, I probably really like. Ooh, that is heckin' low. What the hell am I up against? Okay, so we have Gliscor, Zapdos, Articuno with Gastrodon and Ninetales. I don't think you are bringing... I need to back up a little bit. I don't think you are bringing Gastrodon. Ooh, you actually might. You might bring Gastrodon. You are very likely to bring it because of Wave Crash. Ooh, there's 3 flying types with plus Gastrodon. No, it's fine because Order Up should still be fine. And as long as I deal with Articuno, I should probably be fine. What are my other options if I don't do Dozo? It's like... No, I can't lead Bolt. I can't do Bolt Wheezing. That's kind of bad. Is it? Is it actually? Is Bolt Wheezing actually bad? It sounds bad. With Dozo... No, not Dozo. With POW, D-Knight in the back. It feels really bad. 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 Why are we doing this? What are we doing? We ball is what we doing. So the biggest downside I'm seeing right now is if they, like, if dream scenario, they lead Ninetales Articuno. Ninetales Gastrodon. That's not a bad scenario for me. This is not a bad scenario for me. So my initial thoughts here is that I really want to Terra Water the Wheezing. I also really want to just click Snarl. So I guess what I can do is if I Terra Fairy Protect, I get double Snarl off, which kind of sounds fine. And I think I can actually live from Gastrodon. So I think I can go Terra Fairy, Snarl, Protect on the Wheezing. And then theoretically, I mean, the only downside is, like, does Gastrodon learn Sludge Bomb? But, like, would you actually, but, like, your moveset would have to be, like, Water Move, Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, Protect. I guess that doesn't sound bad, but, like, okay, we have Protect down on, like, the main thing I want to do is really want to get the -2 on the Gastrodon. So if Gastrodon doesn't Protect here, I'm in a good spot. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. I really need the -2 on the Gastrodon. Special attack falls. Are you... Oh, yeah, okay, so Yawn. Okay, why is this the second person who's trying to put to sleep the Wheezing? It's Wheezing. I don't actually care if this is asleep or not. I guess the question is... Do I double up into the Ninetales slot? I guess I can just go, like... It's not a bad play, actually. Ooh, you would have to attack. I don't have T-Bolt. So I do kind of have to Snarl, and then I can Poison Gas. Doesn't sound terrible. I think you might switch. If you switch, that's actually kind of fine with me. So I just go Snarl, get another -1 on the Gastrodon, make it less of a threat for my Wheezing. And then, okay, so this is fine. Whatever's coming in is getting poisoned. If it's Gliscor, like, it doesn't matter. Okay, Arcanine. This is still fine. Snarl comes out. Another -1 on the Gastrodon. So Gastrodon should hopefully tickle. The thing what I'm seeing is that I would assume you're going to Yawn the Bolt Sod. And am I okay with that is the question. And the answer is not no. Like... Also, I can do Wheezing misses. Oh, so you don't even Yawn, and then any accuracy drops? No. Oh, no. Okay. So there's 2 thoughts I have in my mind right now. Is like, what is this Arcanine going to do? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Thunderclap and then click Protect on the Wheezing. Because I want Wheezing alive as long as I can. Because if I can stop some crazy shenanigans, I'm pretty okay with that. The other thing I thought of is that I can technically switch to Dozo Giri this turn, call that they're going to try to just make a call on which one they're going to double into, but I don't think they're going to actually double in. I think they would actually just click Muddy Water, Rock Slide, and say good luck. But if I can just like kind of stall a little bit on the poison, just whittle some things down, hey, I'm okay with that. So we go Thunderclap here into the only downside is like, are you going to click Extreme Speed? Which would actually kind of suck, I will be honest, but I'm not seeing a Terra Normal, so I don't think the answer is you going to Extreme Speed. Okay, so there's that. Flare Blitz comes out. Am I going to live a Flare Blitz? Crit? That's fine, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, wow, cool, you critted me. I guess that's not the end of the world. Like, it really... Okay. Like, at this point, it really doesn't matter. Like, I'm not really upset. Ooh, Citrus Bear is out down. That's fine. Gastrodon's really not doing much. The only downside is like you're gonna have Muddy Water shenanigans, but I have Covert Cloak on Dozo, so I'm not really expecting it. Articuno comes out. Hey, give me a run back of last night. Let's go. So I'm really just okay clicking Thunderclap here. Just say, hey, bye bye Raging Bolt. That's fine. And then I'm gonna double into the Articuno slot, because Weezing absolutely is going to live a... Weezing will probably live both a Muddy Water... Like, Weezing is going to live a... Huh. Not Specs. Interesting. So what are you? Okay, you called my double. Muddy Water, if we miss on the bolt, I'm going to laugh. Oh, yes. No accuracy drop? We love to see it. Give me less shenanigans. So, I'm just going to... I have an idea. It's not a good one, but it's an idea. You know what? We'll do it again. You're gonna Terra Ice, which is fine. Like, I'm not upset by that. Like, you can Terra Ice all you want. If it's like Terra Ground, that'd be crazy. So Terra Ice with Protect, I'm assuming... You might be Life Orb. You could actually be Life Orb. I do think I live a Life Orb Blizzard plus Muddy Water. Thunderclap comes out. Deals moderate damage. Blizzard. My Weezing does not want to... My Weezing's like, hey, we are beating any potential of a fraud allegation today. Who's ready? And I say I'm ready. My Weezing ain't no fraud. Sludge Bomb comes out. Yeah, it feels... Weezing says I am not a fraud. Oh, that's fine. I think in this endgame, I'm actually really okay with just like, hey, I think Dozo can now 1v1. So, oh wait, I don't even bring Dozo. Huh. I didn't bring Dozo. I forgot about that. Oh shit, I forgot I didn't bring Dozo. Okay, so I'm absolutely just going to click E-Speed here and then switch into POW. I mean, that's an easy call, but what's the other option, right? Like, you call it, you protect, and you probably just yawn the D-Knight slot. I would assume so. Like that sounds right to me. And then if you do POWs out, you protect, like it's oh, okay, this is fun. Fine, this is fine. Wait, no, next turn I just taunt. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. I probably can just win. No. Can I win? Oh, if I had Dozo, I actually think... That's so unfortunate. Wow, that's incredibly unfortunate. That's actually really unfortunate. But deserved. I will admit, I deserve that. I really should have brought Dozo. Oh, I actually won if I brought Dozo. What? That did say it was a bad idea. Can I stall? Is it just fine to stall? Oh, I missed the... Oh, no. That's so unfortunate. I guess technically, like... Are you just gonna click Blizzard here is the question. I don't, like, my gut says no. I'm gonna lose. Like, I should have brought Dozo. Why didn't I bring Dozo? Because, like, in that position, I just double... Like, I also probably should have just said, hey, I'm just gonna double protect. Sucker Punch comes out. Bye-bye Articuno. That's fine. Big threat down. And then... Aurora Veil comes out. I kind of figured you were going to do that, which is fine. I'm like not super upset by this. There's like, that's still like a pretty good amount of damage I just did. I think I want to double protect here. And then, is there a way I win this? I think what I can do is, so we protect here. Try to just like do a little bit of stalling on the Gastrodon slot, because like I don't think Weezing lives. Disable. Hey, if you want to disable that, that's fine. I think what I can do here, and this is going to sound really dumb. It's actually incredibly dumb. I should not be doing this. My initial, like they actually no, did they lose the game that way? I probably could have just, so I don't think they live a Blizzard. I think they're going to protect the Ninetales. I think. I hate this Pokemon. It's so bad. It's so bad. Why are you so bad, pal? You're actually so useless. No. Why are we like this, Shin Pao? Why are we like this? Actually, that play they did loses the game if I hit Icicle Crash. Every time. Yeah, every time it loses the game. Shin Pao. Weezing tried so hard to win the game, and you and Dragonite both said, nah, I lose. Is there a way to win this? Yeah, like, that's so annoying. If I hit the... Yeah, I mean, I also didn't just bring Dozo Geary. If I did, I win on the spot. They don't win from that position. I just spam Earthquake, and then they really can't do anything. Why do you keep going for Disable? Oh my god. Wait, do you not have Blizzard? Do you not have Blizzard? Do you not have Blizzard? You have Disable, Aurora Veil, Protect, Icy Wind. You don't. Ooh, that's huge. That's so big. That's so big. Oh, that's big. Oh, that's big. That's big. That's big. Icy Wind comes out. That's fine. Oh, that's still a good amount of damage you're doing. Oh, that was a crit. I think I live 2 more. I think that with 1 more. You. Pow, please. You tried so hard to lose this game. You actually like, oh, you're such a fraud. You're such a fraud. Okay, question. The only thing I have now is like they just protect you, right? Yeah, you just protect and you're just like, okay, cool, you're asleep. Do I have an out? I actually have a very specific out, which is Icy Wind miss, because Icy Wind can miss, into turn 1 wake up. Like, obviously I'm not... Okay, so miss here. Like, so... Okay, so that's fine. So Icy Wind needs to miss. And then, like, this game is still, like, I can potentially win. I missed 2. That's so sad. I should... Yeah, no, I knew that was a bad... Like, the lead... I guess in hindsight, like, the lead actually wasn't that bad. Like, I should have won that game. Like, if I brought Dozo Tatsugiri, I win every single time. But also, like, if I hit the E-Speed there, I win. If I hit either one of those, like... You're such a fraud. I hate Shin Pao. You're such a fraud. You are actually a fraud. You miss 2 Icicle Crashes, and then you get hit by every single Icy Wind. If you're such a fraud. If you hit one of those, we would have won. But no point in being tilted. Okay. I've played against this team, like, it's pretty much this. Shin Pao's such a fraud. It is incredible. You are an incredible fraud. I wonder if... Because, like, one of the things I really like about... excuse me, I'm sorry. One of the things I really like about Shin Pao is how it deals with Fluttermane. Like, and this does deal with Fluttermane pretty effectively. I'm curious if there's a different way I can deal with Fluttermane. And I wonder if it's just better to go Fluttermane versus Fluttermane. Is this a position where, like, Glaring Wheezing wouldn't have mattered? Technically the Terra was bad, but, like, it was only bad because, like, in that position, what could I have done differently if I didn't Terra? If I didn't Terra that, I probably would have done Terra normal E-Speed. I also could have just said, I think I'm faster. I don't actually know how fast Articuno is. And just said, low kick. But maybe. I thought I could have, like, I technically, like, I probably, anyways. Lilligant Torkoal's kind of what I expected. And, like, I'm faster. I don't think I want to ever Terra Dondozo. So, I think in this position, I'm really okay just... I'm okay going this, Terra, Poison Gas. And then just say, if Pao goes down, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm not upset by that. Because, like, Dozo should be able to 1v1 the Torkoal in the endgame. We got the call right. That's fine. Icicle Crash comes out. Pao, you didn't fraud me this game. This is fine. I'm assuming you're hitting, like, a Sleep Powder. But if you went into Pao, Pao's gonna get hit because you're a fraud. Yep, told you. Fraud watch on high alert. And then Poison Gas comes out, so... Which is fine. Like... The question is, would I switch out Pao in this position to... Like, it depends on what they switch in here, right? Like, the assumption is that they would do... Like, do I want to give... Like, I kind of want to give him a free switch. Ursaluna comes out, which is fine. Like, I kind of do actually want to give him a free switch. Would you... I'm actually going to Sludge Bomb the Torkoal, because I don't think... Like, you don't... I'm gonna Sludge Bomb the Torkoal in the assumption that I'm faster than Torkoal. Because I think I don't. I really wish I'd like memorized the mods. Like I figured you were gonna do that. If I can Sludge Bomb, get a little bit of chip damage onto the Torkoal, and then that's a good amount of chip damage. And a Heat Wave. That's fine. Terra's still an option. I'm looking at this, like genuinely, and I'm not joking. It's this. I'm just gonna hit this Torkoal again. This kind of does also force the Terra on the Ursaluna. The reason it's this is that Tatsu hits both and it no protect. Ursaluna's like relatively health, like it did a decent amount of damage. You're not getting a knockout this turn. Like Facade might Sludge Bomb comes out. Not very effective, it's fine. Facade comes out into the Wheezing slot and doesn't do damage. And we just Citrus Berry it. And I think next turn, technically, I can just protect. And no, Ursaluna's not going to go down. Tinglu. You still have the option to Terra. I am actually going to protect here on the Tatsu. And I really want to poison the Tinglu. Another option. Wait, on. Let's play around this. Actually, let's do this. And then we're going to Sludge Bomb the Tinglu. This is probably Terra. What Terra? This is going to be a defensive Terra, I would assume so. But I don't know what defensive Terra like Tinglu's normally go for. It's poison. Ooh. Wait. Okay, no, Earthquake just sweeps. Okay, cool. Protect, which is fine. I kind of just wanted to hit an Icy Wind. Even though I really didn't need to, but like... Okay, that's fine. Icy Wind comes out. The thing is, like, I technically can just stall the burn on the, Wait, Focus Sash, focus... This... At least Tatsugiri is not a fraud like Shinpao is. At least you are not a fraud, and that's all I can ask for at this point. Not the end of the world in this position. Wheezing, you did your job. I appreciate your help, buddy. You get a little bit of chip there. If you had a crit, you are definitely not a fraud. But dang, that does no damage. That's fine. Fissure misses. Yes, cool. Okay, we're whispering. I think at this point we just hit Wave Crash. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna protect. Hit Sludge Bomb. I want to dodge all the fissures. I mean, obviously I want to dodge all the fissures, but we protect. Sludge Bomb, so it's Fissure Snarl for sure. Stomping Tantrum. And then let's Earthquake again. And then Sludge Bomb again. And then we win. Yeah. Surprisingly, Tatsugiri is not a fraud. And Tatsugiri does not have a 100% accuracy move on its moveset. And unlike the disgusting fraud that is Xin Pao, it just doesn't nearly miss as much when needed. Oh my god, I tanked my rating so hard because of that loss. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, so Fluttermate. Okay, so in this position, I really want to save my. I really am gonna want to save my Terra. I really want to save my Terra. The downside is because it's like that Amoonguss is gonna be so annoying. Taunt's kind of strong here. I'm thinking if Weezing's even good here. Or is it not even just Weezing? It's no, because if they do like Incineroar Fluttermane, which I think, or like Incineroar, like if they do Incineroar Fluttermane, Raging Bull's a really bad lead. If they do like Incineroar Fluttermane, like really screws me over. But I don't think it's Incineroar Fluttermane, which means like, well, I think it's Incineroar in the lead though, which means like I can't. Ooh, I have an idea. If it's Incineroar in the lead, I know exactly who's gonna. I know who's gonna get I know who's gonna get I know who's gonna get faked out. So I can. What if I just do an early double switch into Sorry, I'm pausing because I'm like, interesting. So one thing I can do in this position is I think they are very likely to Terra because I absolutely just hit the Amoonguss with I think this is a good play. They lay out Terra, so they think they can live. Is it 40? Does she do about 120? Okay, if you're a fraud, say so. You're a fraud. You're an absolute fraud. I guess the question is like, do you call that I protect with Xin Pao? I think you do, but am I okay risking that? I think I am. Ooh, who's getting hit with so either call and then bye bye Weezing, you're gonna make me cry, or who's getting hit with a sludge. Okay, so it's obviously just Porygon 2. So we do this. I probably also could have just said, hey. I mean, yeah, I kind of figured they were going to call that. But also, Weezing just tanks it like a beast. Do I want... I think I want Pow in the in-game. I do think I want Pow in the in-game. It does a decent amount of damage. I'm okay just going into Dozo here and then just clicking Poison Gas. So what would... I think you would have like Bolt Beam. The assumption is you have Bolt Beam, Trick Room, and either protect or a Terra Blast. Or if it's like one of the bolt beams, like Ice Beam or Thunderbolt, and then a Terra Blast. Or recover. You might actually have recover for the end game, which is like fine for me. I don't really care. But the likelihood you actually click Trick Room is probably 0 this turn. If if it is yes, I'm hitting that Urshifu slot with a wave with an. So you go for this again. Did I? Okay, Citrus Berry comes out. So what is, I guess the question is like, what is this Porygon 2 doing? Like, I don't think you're clicking Trick Room. Poison Gus comes out. They're both poisoned. So we just play a Stally game. I'm okay with that. I did a lot of damage. That's not fun. Oh no, that did so much damage. Oh man. I'm okay with double protect. I think though they switch. Yeah, that switches, which is fine. No regenerator? So I have to Terra here. Like, that's the downside. However, I feel like I just do this. And just say, hey, I'm just... Okay, so there's no switches. What do you got? Special attack? Oh no, that's gonna hurt. Oh no. Wait, did I Terra? Oh, please tell me I Terra'd. Oh no, did I throw? I didn't Terra. No, I didn't Terra. I didn't Terra. Oh no, 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 I didn't Terra. Oh. I didn't Terra. Oh god, I didn't Terra. Yeah, I lose because I didn't Terra. That's Terra flying. That's fine. Like, so you kind of knew what I was going to do. Oh. I didn't Terra. I guess that's fine. I guess. I guess it worked out in the end. My mistake ended up working out in my favor. Hey, we love to see it. Okay, how do I win this? I'd actually oh, Ursaluna. Oh. How many turns of Trick Room? 2 more, 3 more. Do you just double protect here? I'm just gonna slam into that Porygon 2 slot because I'm like, that's gonna protect. And then if that's fine. Crit always mattered. And but Dondozo should die. If Dondozo doesn't go down this turn, that's actually kind of bad for me if Dondozo doesn't go down this turn. Because that means Tatsu is wait, hold on. Who are the last Mons? So it's Urshifu and Ursaluna. So these are the last 2 Mons. Terra's still up. Tatsugiri should live a Surging Strikes. But the actual issue is, how do I deal with Urshifu? Who in my lineup can deal with the Urshifu? I'm gonna just click Wave Crash and pray. Because, like, I'm kind of speed sandwiched here. I actually have an idea. It's not a good idea. It's actually an incredibly awful idea that loses me the game every single time. But it's all I have left. How do I win this? Is that... So, Urshifu's Scarf locked into close combat. Urshifu's Scarf locked into close combat. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Urshifu's Scarf locked into close combat. I have Terra still. I have Terra Ghost on POW. I protect here. I just double protect. Because, like, technically speaking, they've just... I feel like they've... Like, what they probably would do is... I'm in a really weird speed sandwich. What would you hit? I feel like you have to hit the Tatsu, yeah. Okay. So this position is better for me now. Urshifu's just taking chip, which isn't really important. Both of them are actually taking chips, which is really important. I feel like who needs to get chipped the most, and it's Ursaluna, because I am not confident. I am incredibly not confident that. Yeah, that's the kind of figure you're gonna do that. I'm not confident at all that a Icicle Crash knocks out Ursaluna from this range. So if I just get a little bit of chip in, we're in a good spot. Crit? That would have been funny. You know what would be even more funny? If I didn't knock out. But it did. Okay, so our position now is, hey, Fraud Shin Pao, you are a disgusting fraud. You have failed me in every single chance you have ever had. Disgusting fraud, okay? Oh. Oh, I lose. Oh, I lose. Oh, I actually just lose. Well, let's just see if you're a fraud still. Wow, I actually lose that. Oh, man. That's fine. I guess we win some and we lose some. And we lose a lot of them. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. I wonder if I should have just Terra'd and protected and see what they did. That would have been funny, but I probably... Like, how much of a fraud are you? You would have won me the game. Yeah. It would have been funny. I think the funny play was, and this is probably what I should have done, was Terra Ghost Protect and just show, hey, you don't have it. And then see what they do. And then see if they disconnect. But, hey. You know, we got... Let's do one more. I'm not in, like, an upsetting mood. Like, that was a hard game. That was a very hard game. Okay. So, my initial thought... Oh, man, actually, my initial thought is still just do this. And say, hey, I'm not going to play these Zoroark games. I'm going to just I'm just gonna know which one's Zoroark, and that's fine. So my initial thoughts to this are, if they lead, like, if I'm looking at this and I'm like, do I want to Terra Dondozo? And the answer is, the only thing I kind of want to Terra Dondozo in front of is, Iron Hands, Farigiraf, and that one. But it's also like, I mean, if like in this position, it's like, well, cool, like you can Iron Hands here. Like, there's two options I'm seeing right now. It's, I mean, the biggest option I'm seeing right now is I Terra Ghost, taunt the Farigiraf, and then I protect the Weezing. So this plays around Hyper Voice, this plays around Fake Out, and then this plays around Close Combat, and then this plays around just Psychic into the Weezing. The only downside here is if they go Protect into Farigiraf, but I think their play should just be Fake Out the POW, and then Trick Room or Hyper Voice. Taunt comes out, no Fake Out, so you probably Close Combat. Supercell Slam, and we POW. You are dodging. You literally dodged the fraud allegations. Wow, that is a first. Huh, I don't know what to do with that. We are just going to click Poison Gas and say, you are going to switch. I have to assume that you are... I mean, that's fine. Poison Gas comes out. Iron Hands is going to go down, but that also means Farigiraf is going to go. I think that POW is going to go down this turn. Weezing. I am so sorry, POW. I called you a fraud. You are not a fraud. You are the opposite. You are him, okay? You are not a fraud. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I was tilted out of my mind that game, okay? Do good. Keep doing this work. And, yeah, I will never call you a fraud again because you are not a fraud. Zoroark comes out. Huh, is that actually Zoroark? Okay, so my initial thought is Zoroark is probably going to... I think I'm just going to dull into the Zoroark. Zoroark is probably... Yeah, Zoroark is just going to hit. Zoroark is going to go to Sash. Crit absolutely mattered. And then I think I'm just... like, Shadow Ball? That's fine. The only downside is if you click Psychic, but then I feel like just Dozo Geary just sweeps now. Sludge Bomb comes out. Zoroark goes down. He probably just click Hyper Voice. Did you have... I feel like you did. No, that didn't seem like a +1. So what would you be? No, you have to, let me double check, because I actually don't remember if you have Throat Spray. Taunt's gone, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. Dozo comes out. I absolutely probably just go +2 Wave Crash into Farigiraf. D-Knight. Yeah, no, it's absolutely just... That's not who I want to switch. It is absolutely just +2 Wave Crash into that slot. Weezing comes back. Abilities are on. The only downside... The biggest downside if that's multi-scale. If that's multi-scale, is that an issue? The answer's not no. But, the only downside now is if it's multi-scale into Terra Normal Extreme Speed into Protect on the Farigiraf. That is the biggest downside. That is what do I lose to that, though? I actually don't think I lose... No, I don't think I lose to that, because I don't actually think... Thunder Punch does neg damage. We love to see it. No Protect. Wave Crash comes out. You still have Terra. And Wave Crash goes down. Okay. So Shin Pao won me this game. I am so sorry I ever called you a fraud. You've dodged the fraud allegations for now. Don't ask if that is permanent because you are consistently on thin ice with me, Shin Pao. Thunder Punch comes out. You're hoping for paralyzation or crits, but I cannot actually get para because of Covert Cloak. Order Up does half, which tells me it probably wasn't no, it probably was multi-scale. Would it have been multi-scale? Lefties? Let's find out if it was multi-scale. Thunder Punch, crit. Probably wouldn't have knocked me out. Order Up. It doesn't matter. It was +3 at that point. Okay. Well, we've had a little bit of rough games, but you know what? We're bad. And when we play against better players and then you have two Pokemon, you screw up your lineup so much that two Pokemon actually lose you the game because they missed 3 moves that are really important to not miss. That's just kind of what you sign up for. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, thank you. Thank you, actually. I've you know, the people who like watch the videos. I probably should say this in the beginning of my videos because I don't think anyone's actually watched the full one of my full videos. But you know what? If you watch even a little bit, hey, thank you. It actually means a lot to me. I very much appreciate it. I do want to put the effort in to kind of improve how my channel is. You know, my audio, for example, I want to improve that. The viewer, like, I really wish I could play Reg F on cart because I really enjoy playing it on cart. It is a lot of fun instead of just going click, 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 click. You know what I mean? So that's going to be it for, I forgot what day it is. Let me confirm that real quick before I sign off. That is day 15. So thanks for tuning in for day 15. Tomorrow we'll have day 16 for the last day of the Grand Challenge. And then we'll do a little recap afterwards once my final placing's in. Again, thank you. And see you tomorrow for day 16, the last day of the Grand Challenge.